Welcome back, everybody, to Two Dads and a Mic. We have a very special guest on tonight. And would you like to introduce our guest?
Oh, Rebecca, welcome to Two Dads and a Mic.
Two Dads and a Mic.
Thank you. I'm honoured. Thank you.
Thank you for coming and being a part of the show. We love when our guests come on and have a chat.
Yeah.
And, answer a few questions that we might have and get to know you a little bit better.
Sounds good.
Put her on the spot.
Oh, yeah. Well, the questions aren't really. But it's just a bit of fun.
Well, welcome anyway.
Sure, I'll manage.
Hope you don't feel too nervous.
No.
Okay. How you been?
Yeah, good, man.
All right. Yeah, not too bad. It's been a little while since we made our last podcast. I guess, as we always say, things get in the way.
Show.
Whether it's life, whether it's work. That's right, the cooking show at your place, that beautiful pasta that we ate with our camera guy, Juzzy. So that was a nice pasta dish. So thank you. You would have liked it.
I'm sure I would.
I'm going to have to make it
Nobody
again.
brought me home a plate.
Nah, you'll make it again, buddy. You'll make it again.
True.
And how's your day been, Beck?
Busy.
Yeah.
Busy day, but I'm glad it's over.
Good. Now it's time to have some fun and answer some
Absolutely.
questions.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's Friday. Let's get into it. Let's
So
get this
what we usually
podcast
do-
on the road.
What we usually start with is two truths and a lie.
Okay.
So you won't give us the answer straight off the bat. You'll give us your two truths and a lie. And then at the end of the show, me and Mark over there, we kind of brainstorm and
work out which is the truth. Which is the lie.
Yes.
Okay.
But before we do kick off, I meant to interrupt. Cheers.
Oh, yes. Cheers.
Yep. Cheers, guys.
Sorry,
Happy
there's
Friday.
No
Happy
sponsors
Friday.
tonight.
Nah. Well,
It's
it's
homegrown.
vodka.
Yes.
Yeah. Homegrown vodka.
You've been making it in your
You need to
basement.
sip
Yeah,
on it,
yeah.
cheers.
I did, love.
Okay, two truths and a lie. Okay, so these are all going to be activity based, so you'll have to really think hard as
Okay.
to whether you think they're a truth or a lie.
Yep.
First one would be I once was a Latin American and ballroom dancer
Oh, wow.
As in-
competitively.
as you competed in the sport.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting, eh?
Sounds-
Bit of Lambada style, like what type of, break
Yeah,
it down a
Latin
little bit.
American.
Latin
Yeah,
American.
yeah.
Macarena.
A Macarena.
Yeah.
And ballroom as
Yeah.
well. So, yeah. Bit
Okay,
of the
cool.
waltzy waltz.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
How come we've never done the waltz or the Lambada dancing and stuff like that? But
We
okay,
need
it's
the right
interesting.
platform. You need the right dance floor. You need
Yeah.
the right shoes. The right
Because
dress.
I'd have to say out there for the viewers, these questions would probably be more for you this time around, because some of the truths and lies I would probably know,
Oh, you'd
right?
I would
pick
Because
hope
up,
you'd know.
yeah. So,
Well,
Perhaps
hopefully
the audience
she's-
needs to know.
Yeah.
well, for those that don't know, this is my lovely partner, Rebecca, on the podcast. So, yeah. So you, Mark, probably won't know. So
Great. Thanks.
it's on
Thanks
you
for
tonight.
leaving
At
me
least,
out of the game.
look, you all make fun
That's
of me
all right.
about how Mark doesn't get the truth and the lies. So this one's on you. I can actually have a bloody load off for once tonight and not have to stress about it. So
all on you.
it's all on you, buddy.
It's all on you.
Take it away.
Great. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
What else you got?
Second one, whilst I was a teenager, for a short period, I learned and practiced dressage horse riding.
Okay.
That was interesting. That was fun.
That's the one where you wear the nice white or black hat and got
Well,
the
you just
suit
wear
jacket on,
And
and
they're on the
you wear
horse.
the
they're on the
nice
horse with the knee-high boots and the
boots.
tights.
Yeah.
I like that.
And there's a lot of training involved. There's a lot.
I
So
bet there is. Okay.
jumping
Wow.
little hoopty hoops.
Yeah, I
little
think I sent a photo of your Gigi. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So okay,
Great.
cool.
Just,
Shadow.
Just give
Yeah.
it away for the
No,
viewers,
I'm
the
just
ones that
making it-
might watch the podcast.
No, well, she could be lying.
a photo of you and your horse. I've seen it.
I could be just spitting shit and trying to make it harder for you.
Well,
so
her name was Shadow. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Take it
All
as you will.
Is this okay? Yeah.
and thirdly was as a teenager, I would ride motorcycles. I would ride motorbikes. Yeah. Top
Okay,
wheelies
so
for
we
the
got
boys.
riding motorbikes, dressage, and the first one was what? I forgot.
Latin American. And
Oh, the ballroom
dancing.
dancer.
yeah.
Competitive. Fuck, that's a tough one. She's
So
pretty
I-
convincing on all three.
So with this now on our podcast, this
Yes.
truth, two
Two
truths
truths
and a
and a
lie.
lie,
This is becoming a thing now where we always ask our viewers and our guests, on the channel. Maybe we should be, for ourselves and for yourself, you should be also asking a question like what type of motorcycle it was, to see if she is spinning it or if it is true or false. Maybe asking some.
Oh, if you want
Yeah,
to
yeah.
dig in, you can dig in.
Okay, so with your motorcycles, you said that you've ridden motorcycles.
Mhm.
Can you name a
Yes.
brand of a
I
motorcycle?
began at a Pee-wee 50 and then moved to a GT80.
Okay, so that's making me think now.
Means nothing to me. GT80 could be anything, bro. I don't know what model bike. I don't know.
Okay.
So, but yeah.
It was an 80. So I started off with a 50.
Yeah,
and
I
then
got the
went to an
Pee-wee
80.
50 bit, but when you said GT80, I don't know if that's Yamaha, Suzuki.
Yeah, in other words, you could have said to him Commodore 64.
Yeah,
Wouldn't know the
and I
difference.
just sort of went, oh, okay. That's an
Okay.
interesting bike. All right, cool. So we're going to leave the answer to the end. So I've got another question for you.
Mhm.
If you were Prime Minister for 24 hours governing Australia, is there anything that you would change?
I would love the job because I would change everything.
But
Almost
you only got 24
everything.
hours, so
That's okay.
That
I'll do
means
it all
no
in
sleep.
24 hours. I'll work day and night. I would change the way we are taxed.
oh, so
The average Australian family person, individual, we pay far too much tax.
Mm-hmm.
And where we have the big companies that pay minimal tax.
Yep.
So I feel a reform there would be very important to the average Australian. I would look at the demerit points. I think they're excessive.
Mm-hmm.
Our teenagers, because we all have young adult children who are driving,
Yep.
I feel the fact that they can't use their navigation systems on their phone to
Mhm.
drive around is ridiculous. I
Yeah,
feel it's
fair.
unfair that they're forced to use an outdated source of navigation, which doesn't really work properly.
Mm-hmm.
So a few things.
Yeah, that's interesting. For those that don't know, here in Sydney and Australia, we have demerit points for when you drive. So basically, if you are speeding or you drink driving, you got your 12 points. And if you had a misdemeanor, whether you're busted on your phone, that's 5 demerit points gone from your license. So that's what Rebecca's talking about when it comes
Just
to
feel
demerit
like they're
points
a
here.
little hefty. I have no issue with having demerit points and fines for doing the wrong
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
but more so the quantity of it that they've increased. I don't feel it's probably done much to stop people from doing what they're doing. I feel like they may need to look at what they're asking
Different
of
ways.
people. Yeah.
Because there's a good chance you lose your license for whether it's 3 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years. There's always a chance of breaking that as well. So
Yeah.
you decide after 6 months, damn it, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to get caught. You jump in your car. Your car's flagged already. You're already looking at more fines, bigger
And
punishment.
perhaps they need to bring in some education to those drivers that are doing the wrong thing or have done the wrong thing multiple times. Perhaps there needs to be more education.
So maybe like what they do in America, where they got more, driver's aid, where you got to do, like a course. It was like when we went for our motorcycle license. It's like a 2-day course, and it does get you ready for the road, and I guess keep you aware of, your wits of being on the road. So yeah, it's interesting. That's definitely interesting. You just spoke about tax as well too, because that came up on one of our other podcasts. It seems like it's a big thing here now in Australia with everyone just getting burnt by tax.
It's massive, man.
And
if you think about it, everything we buy is taxed, and then it's taxed again when it moves through the next phase. And
you look at other countries, say like Alaska and stuff like that. They, the government pays you a fee and pays you money because of their minerals, because of their oil. And look what we've got here in Norway as well too. Yeah,
massive. They regenerate that year after year, and every citizen earns in their name. They got like $300,000 Like, it's ridiculous the amount we just give away our minerals,
Yeah,
and they
to
pay no tax.
overseas.
So
But
we
it's
sell it off so cheap.
yeah, it's just sad that the hard paying tax worker gets bloody nothing.
Well,
And
that's right. If you
it's
think
pretty
about an
crap.
import, they're paying 5% duty. Then the guy that's selling it to the next guy pays 10% GST, and the next guy, the middle
Yep.
guy that sells it to the consumer, is paying GST.
Yep.
How many times has this product been taxed?
Yeah.
How many?
And which drives up the price of it. So therefore, cost of living.
What,
But yeah.
what about
It should be restricted to one-off tax.
I know there's one thing that really annoys you when I'm obviously in the car next to you and I'm panicking because you're not braking at the right time, but the roads do get on your nerves.
The roads. Oh
and
my God,
it's-
get rid of any roads minister we've got. I need to be in charge. They're
Yeah.
atrocious. They are absolutely ridiculous. You can't drive anywhere without hitting a pothole, hitting one of those manhole things that haven't been leveled properly with the road.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's to drive up business for repair shops, tire shops.
Possibly.
If you look at Jack's Tires, I've been there at the weekend and there are dozens of people coming in for a puncture, a repair, because they've hit a pothole.
Yeah.
Councils need to do more. We're paying a lot in tax. We're paying a lot in our registrations, our insurances.
It seems to go nowhere, does it? Seems to be lining the pockets of.
You think
I've
of
looked at-
all the stamp duties,
Yes.
when you buy a property, when you buy a car, transfer
Yes.
fee of this or that. It's just
what's happening to
what's
that
happened to the
money?
GST.
Yes.
It's.
Yeah.
I know, like I've said before, we've spoken about it a lot on our podcast, but it just seems to be a thing that's happening a lot in Australia, where everyone's just getting jack of it. People are moving overseas. People don't want to live in their own country anymore, and it's sad that this is your homegrown country and you're just getting
absolutely.
gypped. So
We're one of the resource wise, we're one of the richest countries in the world, if not the richest country. And we see no
and the
benefits.
population does not benefit from our resources.
No. You look at Libya, you look at those Gaddafi, for example, he housed every person that lived there.
Yeah.
He built the biggest water pipeline in his country to bring water to those areas. Gas was pretty much free. Electricity. Like all those things, you can do it. It's just here we seem to give it away.
And perhaps we send too much money outside of the country.
Of course, yeah.
When we should be helping our own, perhaps.
Well, you saw the other day, I don't know if you saw it, that you saw the Aboriginal research to go to the moon, space or something?
No, I didn't.
$500,000 to an Aboriginal study for them to work out what goes on in space.
Wow.
So
From our own
500 Gs, they've...
Our government
Wow.
paid the Aboriginal community or whatever organisation to study space.
I think we should look at the homelessness or the
That's right.
poverty.
Yeah, it's crazy. There's a lot of
certain
needy,
families.
there's a lot of people living on our city
But also
streets.
not
That's
just
where our tax
providing
goes.
for these people, but it's about providing education and help centres and support for any potential mental health issues, any family struggles, giving them the tools to be able to rebuild and move forward and upward.
Yeah, but that's where the money should have went.
Yes.
That's where our taxes should go.
Yeah.
Not to some bullshit study that they've done.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
that's pointless.
Look how many places that have been shut down for mental health, like clinics and stuff.
There you go.
Like how many of those have been recently in the last 12 months to 2 years have been closed down?
Look at Cullen Park. Yeah. One of the biggest ones in the state.
But also I think I've heard stories of families where they've needed desperately mental health support and it's not been available.
Yeah.
It's
not been available.
Shut you away.
Yes.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's sad because you're desperate as whether it be a parent or a sibling or a family member or a friend, when you see someone struggling so hard and you haven't been able to get the resources they need. It's sad.
The support that you need, that you rely on, it's not there.
There's a lot of awareness out there about mental health and men's mental health, women's mental health, domestic violence. But where is the actual help when you pick up that phone? It's nowhere to be seen.
Very good point.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hopefully, the awareness gets out there and things get changed. But like Mark just said, there, spending
Things
500
won't
grand
change, mate.
to
When-
finance some space stuff.
Well, you need to be
Yeah,
they won't
spending
change.
billions of dollars for that if you want to go and research space. Billions, if
Yeah.
not trillions.
Look,
know.
we've got the money for it. It's just spent in the wrong departments. It's spent
Yeah.
on the wrong things, and it makes you wonder, or being taxed so much, why is our money not being spent properly on the things that are actually needed?
Yeah.
But on a lighter note, your next question.
Enough about the tax bullshit. Because
Yeah, 'cause it's
stuff you, tax man. Where
Yeah,
are you? Stop.
yeah.
There you are. You're over there. You've already pissed me off
That's
once
right.
before, 3 times before.
So it's not good. 3 of your favorite memories. It can be as a child, can be now, could be.
Yeah.
Because we're always making memories.
Well, that's right. They evolve. So obviously, my first favorite memories would be when my children were born, my daughters, and getting the opportunity to raise them and see them grow and develop. It's an amazing experience for any parent. Second would be to have seen my eldest daughter get married a couple of years ago. So she tied the knot and got married. And the third would be to have met Mark.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah,
darling.
we've created
How
some
sweet.
amazing memories together.
We've had some
Yeah.
good times.
Maybe I should leave the room. Oh, that's good. That's lovely.
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah,
nice.
it's nice to hear. It is.
So it's all family oriented because I think
Yeah.
that's kind of most important to me.
Blended families.
Well, that's
Blended
what it's all
families.
about. It's
Yeah.
humans. It's not, so much the first car I ever bought.
No. I
Yeah.
did love my senator.
Yeah,
signature.
but it's not. It's like it's a good memory, but it's not one of your favorites. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because favorites, I think,
Yeah,
as
that's
humans, it's about people.
Yeah.
It's about whether it's your family
That's
or your
right.
best mate or your best girlfriend or whatever else
Yeah.
it is. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we
not
say? As you get to a certain age, it's about the memories, the
Experience,
blended family,
yeah.
the experience of being together, getting out there, seeing different
Yeah.
things, and it is amazing.
Just
So
experiencing things again. And
again,
experiencing things
that's
for the
right.
first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So there could be things that are the first time you've never done before, and then there's
Yeah, absolutely.
as a couple, single, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
because we tend to use that word a lot, like experiences again. It's true because before
They're
like
different.
well, even though you had experiences and then it kind of, I guess some of it is a bit of a blur, and then it starts off again, and then it's a new experience. If that makes
But do you think that's because you're a different version of yourself back then?
100%,
Also, I
100%.
think you live and you
Because
learn.
It's true,
It's
yeah,
like you're a different. You're still you,
yeah,
but you're a different
Yes.
version of you.
Yeah.
So therefore, the experience is different.
different.
But also, I think
Yeah.
you tend not to let what might have affected you in the past affect you anymore because you think it's insignificant. Why would I stress about that? Why would I
Yeah.
worry about that when you need to live in the moment? Because we're not here for a very long time, to
That's
be
correct.
honest. We're not. And some people are very, very short time.
Yeah.
So I think when you do it again, you realize that, no, I'm gonna experience and enjoy every moment.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have a different mindset
Yes.
about it. Where when you're younger, you're
Yeah.
thinking, "Oh,
And it's
I'm
not like
never
you're
going to get old."
irresponsible. It's more like you're just embracing those moments, and materialistic things don't
Mm.
have any weight anymore.
Yes.
Yes, you need a roof over your head. Yes,
Yeah, of
you
course.
need a bed to sleep in. Yes, you need food on the table, but it doesn't consume you like it may have in the past.
Yes, I know. What
I've got to
you're
work. I've got to provide. You've got to live as well.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like where before, you had to have the best of this, the best of that. Where
Keep up with the Joneses.
keeping up with the
Yeah,
Joneses,
which was
where it's kind of funny.
A lot
Like
of
for me,
draining. That was
a lot
just
of
a draining
unnecessary
time
pressure that wasn't
Yes.
needed.
I need to work more. I need to earn more
Yeah.
because I need to do this because that's what we need to do. And it's like, man, it's chill.
yeah,
And the thing is, it's more about taking that week away. It doesn't have to be an expensive holiday. It just needs to be whatever you can afford.
yeah,
As long as you're out there, experiencing life and
just
doing
enjoying
things
yourself.
with your loved ones. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess it's harder for the for the younger generation out there because It's not
Yeah.
so much they don't know any better, but yeah, I get it. They want the best, whether it's the best e-bike, whether it's the best car, and
iPhone.
they
Oh,
can't
but
see it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
And
And
you
look,
gotta
I
teach
guess-
them patience. don't
yeah,
you?
because I guess we might have been kind of like that a little bit when we were a lot younger as well too, back in the day, where
Yeah,
you
but
know,
we had to save for it.
or we have to,
Yes,
or
and
mum
what-
and dad have to. You're gonna have to wait a month before you can have that Commodore
Or it
64 or a
was-
Sig or whatever it was, because they have to work their butts off.
Well,
So
That's
mine,
right.
it was for your birthday or it was for Christmas. It wasn't just like you randomly got a brand new bike.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And, I went around in Dunlop volleys. That was all I was going to get.
Yeah, but done well. They're all right.
they're gun, mate. You can get up on the roof
I
and
wore them
put some
too.
screws in. But it's true. Like, I know we're going off the topic, but if you think of how many e-bikes are in our area, if you're saying that, what's an e-bike worth? $4,000, $4,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of how many they are around here, that's big
Oh,
money.
there's a lot of
man.
money. There's a lot of money floating around to have. You go past the schools. They're all
Yeah.
locked up at the front there.
Mm.
And
It's sick.
most families might have 2-3 kids, similar age, kind of. They all want one. Johnny wants one. Stephanie wants one.
Yeah, and then you can borrow your sisters or your brothers, but then
Yeah.
that kid gets old enough they want their own. But kids aren't learning patience these days. We
No.
had patience.
It's an instant gratification for them.
Yeah, it's
And I
like I
think-
want that and I want it now.
Yeah.
And it's like, what do you mean?
I think social media is teaching them that.
Yeah,
The shorts of Instagram, the shorts of
Oh, yeah,
TikTok.
yeah,
It's instant. They don't like it. Flick. Next one. I like that. All right, good. It's only 30 seconds. Flick.
Mm.
It's teaching them instant gratification.
Mm.
And, I don't know how that's going to pan out in the next 5 to 10 years.
Well, it's going to be a weird generation that's going to grow up.
Yeah, it's very
And
strange
adulthood.
with that whole. Yeah, look, we all go through that realm where you're there and you're just constantly swiping, and then you're starting to get like,
Oh yeah, but
It's-
that's because we've had to adapt to technology.
yeah,
But like you go back to being a kid, I don't know about you, but I'd get like a magazine, right? I'd wait that week to get a magazine.
Yes.
what magazine were you
No, that was-
buying?
I
Playboy,
had
Ben
those
House.
I had those ones too,
So-
but I actually purchased
They
the
were
computer
on
games.
the
pages were stuck.
The-
No,
the-
you're
the
getting
computer
soccer
ones,
ones. The
right?
computer. That's right.
No,
I used to
no,
buy computer
I used to buy
magazines.
computer magazines, right?
You're a
But
bit
they
of
weren't
a geek
computer
back in your
as,
younger day.
as in a nerd coding shit.
Yeah.
It was all about the latest games are in the
Yeah.
UK, right?
You did too.
So it would be like I used to flick through them and go, "Oh, that game looks mad," and it'd just be one screenshot. It'd be one paragraph of what the game's about, and I'd
And
be
you were
like,
sold.
"Oh, maybe I can get this for the Commodore 64 or whatever, Atari 2600 or whatever we had,
Yes.
right?" And it was like I had to wait a week or maybe 2 weeks for that magazine to come out, and then I'd write down the name because you couldn't take a snapshot of it. You had to write down the name of it, and then your mate at school or something would be like, "Do you have Ghosts and Goblins on?" And they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I can get it for you."
Yeah.
And it's going to take.
Did you have to
a
cut it?
month.
Did you have to cut it out of the magazine and bring a
No,
clipping
I
into it?
didn't do that, but you knew the names.
Yeah, I remember you
And then
doing
you
that.
talk to other kids that had a Commodore 64,
Yeah.
and you had the floppy disk. So you'd
Yes.
put the floppy disk in,
Load *10#.
yeah,
You got to put
and
it
then
in.
Yeah.
you'd wait, and not wait 10 minutes, not wait. We would fucking wait. You
Yeah.
could go outside, play, come in, have your lunch, things still fucking halfway loaded.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then you'd get on the game and you go, and the graphics were like shit house to what it is now. But
for
it
us, that was
taught you
state of the art.
patience.
Yes.
It taught you to do something else with your brain. Where now it's like we're instant, like you said, instant gratification. Oh, it's not loading fast enough. Oh, I can't get any Wi-Fi. Like, relax, bro.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen a kid that has run out of battery on their phone?
Yes. Oh my God, it's the end of the world.
Can
Yeah.
I log into your Snapchat?
Yeah.
That was
No.
my daughter. I remember
Yeah.
once we were driving in
No.
the car, and Sophia, if you are watching this, darling, we never forget the day.
Yeah.
Fee's my daughter's phone ran out of battery,
Yeah.
and she's like, "What did she say?"
Meltdown.
She asked us too if she could log into one of our Snapchats. We're
Yeah.
like, "No."
There wasn't
No,
a
not
cable in the car to
Snapchat.
charge the phone.
Well, the thing is, they don't charge it before they leave.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, I think what it was her phone was a different connection. And
Oh,
she
so you
wanted
didn't
to
have the
use, say,
port.
my phone
Yeah.
to log into her account so she could
Keep
Yeah.
play
chatting.
her game or whatever,
Yeah.
keep chatting. So, like, kudos to her for trying and asking her father.
Yeah,
But
But
that's what it's like.
yeah,
Where
there's
we
always a
didn't have
way.
that,
There's
bro.
a
We had to
will.
look out the window.
Yeah, when you're
Those-
driving.
Yeah, colouring in
You're looking
books.
out the window. You're like playing games like fucking whatever it was,
I
Spotto, with
Spy.
or I Spy. Yeah.
And we had colouring in books.
Or you're just punching on with your brother or your sister in the
taught
car.
but
You're
it
just belting
taught
them.
you special ways of living. Like,
Yeah, and
We-
it taught you interaction,
yeah,
and it fed your imagination.
yeah.
You had to imagine things. I
You became
remember
a
as a
dreamer,
young
yeah.
kid sitting in the car making up songs in my head, like, and I'd just be looking out the window on a long drive, just making up
Yeah.
the most ridiculous songs, but they were actually, it was good.
Yeah. Because
You
you're
know,
using
using
your
my
brain.
imagination.
100%.
Yeah.
Imaginary friends. We used to, they were
Didn't
very
have
popular
those,
back
but-
then.
That's true.
But you'd go out and you play with whatever toys you had in the yard.
Go meet up with the neighbours, the kids from school down the street around the cul-de-sac.
100%.
Yeah.
Look at us all sounding old.
Yeah, Old.
I know.
Hey,
The old
old and
bastards.
prim
The
and
good old
proper.
days.
The old
If only they could
Yeah,
experience
but a lot of people
that
do say the
childhood.
80s and the 90s were the best.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we just said, I wouldn't. Yeah,
Definitely
today's
agree.
society and growing up in our time now are going to be quite tough.
Different speed.
Yeah.
Speed is
Definitely.
Yeah,
crazy.
different speed, or we're getting older. One of the two.
No, it's a different
No,
speed.
I think it's a different
Yeah.
speed too.
Yeah, what they got at their fingertips now to what we had to deal with.
And how long they
Two
have to
different
wait
things. Yeah,
is
two different-
nothing
yeah.
compared to what we had to wait.
No.
Yeah.
Interesting, guys. Comment down below. Let us know if you guys are parents at home and
And you
similar
resonate
scenarios.
with what we're saying.
Yeah. Definitely let us know. We would be quite intrigued and interested. I'm pretty sure it's the same for everyone. So,
Yeah.
yep.
Well, I've got another question for you.
Yes.
This is a good one. I like this question. So, if you had the chance to be famous, would you do it?
So that's a
Being on the side that you're not famous and you can see what famous people go through. If you had the choice to be famous in it like instant, as the kids want it today,
yeah.
would you do it?
I'd be umming and ahhing, so I'm kind of on the fence on this one. So my thought process for yes, I'd take it like that, would be to have the money that came with it to allow you financial freedom, where you didn't have to stress about mortgage, bills.
Mm.
You could literally take that time in your life, because at this age, I'd take it right now, where you could travel with your loved
Yeah,
ones.
so the financial freedom, yes.
Yes, experience life.
But you don't want the other stuff? You don't want to be adored by so many fans?
No.
You don't want to be...
The fame, the glam, the money.
No, I'm not that way inclined.
okay, no, that's good. I'm
Yeah.
just asking because I wouldn't want it either.
No.
Because
That's
I would
the
love
thing
the
that
fact
would
that
be
I can
the-
just walk down the street and no one knows who the hell I am.
Same. And I appreciate the fact that when you do meet somebody and you have a conversation with them, it's about, perhaps them genuinely wanting to learn about you and you wanting to learn about them.
Yeah.
Whereas if you're famous, it's kind of, oh, this person's famous, I need to get a photo, I need to be friends. You can't trust
Yes, so there's a lot
anyone
of
that comes your way.
fakeness there.
Yes.
Yeah, or-
So for me, the yes would be that if I didn't really have to have too much limelight, but everybody knew who I was and had the money where our family and friends could appreciate life in such a relaxed state, that would be my
Interesting.
reason for a yes.
What about you, Bucko?
Um,
Or you just want to be a movie star? You
No, I
want to be
just
called Mr. Hollywood?
Would
I
be
know.
my GT3 RS Porsche just cruising. But yeah, look, I guess, like if you look at it, yeah, it can be exciting, of course. But I think what would be most annoying is the fact that
You've got no privacy.
you got no privacy. You're gonna, like, not
You
that
go to
we
the window and take a photo of you
Yeah,
in your undies,
and not really
behind
like
the bushes.
we know what it's like, because I reckon it would be a real punish being famous and having your balls busted all the time by
But also you can't
someone at
have
the
a bad
paparazzi at the
day.
front of your house, You can't
Hiding
just go
in
for
the
a
bushes
walk
too,
or a
not just
coffee
standing there.
in the
and
bushes.
you can't have a bad day without the world knowing about it and assuming it's something other than what it is.
Well,
that
you
you're
think
just
of
having a bad
how
day.
social media is like even if you do say a bad day, that could go in many ways. You could be just having a bad hair day or not dressed right,
or
and you
not
get
have
and you
enough
get
makeup on.
well, they take the piss out of you. You know, she doesn't know how to do her hair, dress herself, dress himself.
Or she's got
It's
cellulite. Or look at
then
the
it-
arms.
then all the
You know,
keyboard
it's judgment.
warriors, it gets quite offensive, quite ugly, quite personal.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of factors that go into it. So I'd probably say no. I wouldn't want to be, famous and have me balls busted every day. Like,
Yeah.
what's he up to? What's he doing? Because people love when other people fail more than anything.
The world is very judgmental, and it's a sad place
Yeah.
to be. It's sad when people are vilifying and picking on others that perhaps have done well for
Yeah.
themselves.
And you see it today on social media. If someone's doing really well for themselves, whether it is on YouTube, whether it is on TikTok, or whatever it
Yeah.
may be, as soon as
there's
people
always going to be
say,
haters, bro.
as soon as they see you doing
Yeah.
well, they want to bring you straight down,
Yeah.
and that's just a shit way to live. Like,
It is,
So
and
it's all
I'm
poppy syndrome,
I'm
that's what it is.
absolutely.
it is. If someone's doing great,
We have a name for it. here in
good on them,
Australia.
man.
I'm
Keep going.
absolutely against anybody putting anyone down.
Yeah.
It's you should be building people
Yeah.
up, especially in this.
Because it's about positivity.
era.
Like, if someone's doing well, give them the pat on the back. They're doing a great job.
Yes.
People just get jealous. It's like, come on,
Yeah.
guys, like, grow the fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
it's simple.
You don't have to agree with what somebody does, then don't watch it. You don't need
Yeah.
to be. an
It's true. There's
asshole
plenty of
and-
other channels out there. You know, platform on social media. Just find something else.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
What about yourself?
But
Would you like to
But,
be?
most people, it's because they're not happy within themselves.
Yeah.
So they project that.
There we go.
Yeah.
Government needs to put more money into mental health, helping people. This is part of it.
Yeah, but
Well,
I
look,
think our mental health.
I
is
know we're
going
going off
crazy.
topic, but you look at, say, whether it is being famous, but then you got the other side of just people that aren't, say, either heard, and then you, like I said, the keyboard warriors. Look how many people have died over, like people saying stuff over social media, and
The
they've gone to
bullying.
schools, and there's been
Oh,
mass
yeah,
shootings and this
yeah,
and
yeah.
that's that's the bullying side that is kind of similar to being famous, I guess. But there's so many factors
Yeah.
of social media being famous. It's all blended,
Yeah,
right?
all those influences and all
Yeah.
the rest of it. That's the new version of trying to be famous.
Yeah.
But those people fall by the wayside. Can you name me 5 influences that you know that you follow? Fuck. Oh, know how to name them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just a flash in the pans type
Yeah.
of celebrity.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, as an actor or an actress or whatever it may be,
It's different.
like your Brad Pitts and your George Clooney's and whatever, Selma Hayek and all the rest of them, they would live such a, not sheltered, but they've got all the money in the world, but they can't live like us,
Yeah.
Free.
to a certain extent.
Yes,
We're
yes,
free.
to a certain extent.
Yeah.
They go on holiday, they're followed.
Yeah,
How can you just
they can't go to the shops like that.
unwind and switch off?
He
if
goes
you
to
know
pick up
there's people
pizzas and he
behind
gets
you?
photographed 47,000 times. Like, why would you do
Yeah, it's
that?
a
Wish
tough
that
way to
He's
live.
rich enough to get someone to go pick up the pizzas for him.
But he wants to be normal.
But still, then that guy's going to be followed all the way here, and there's someone out the front that, hey, guess what?
It never happens to me at the pizza shop.
I'll-
I'd say probably the
I'll
only
stand
one
by
that is
and
probably
take
the
some
most
photos.
basic, if we're speaking about actors, because I'm a movie buff, would have to be Keanu Reeves. He's probably the most leveled, down to earth guy.
But once again, he can't leave the house to go pick up something from Woolies. He can't just, you know what I'm saying? They can't just do the normal stuff that we do. Jump on your bike, go for a ride.
So I take it for you, being famous is not your scene.
No,
You
man.
you wouldn't want it.
I don't like it. I like
Yeah.
to be loved and admired, but not.
Yeah.
we
You
love
can
and
keep the
admire
money.
you.
You can keep the
Yeah,
money.
that's
You can
right.
keep the. I don't give a shit about the money. I ain't taking it with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more being a good person on this planet.
Yeah. Just
And
means that
people
you're
around you being around you because they want to be around you,
Yes.
and not because you've got money.
Correct.
just
you know.
means you're a good person, and you're happy with within yourself. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
But that
So
takes
it's good.
time. It takes age and time and all the rest of it.
Beautiful.
Leads us to the next question. Last one for the night. What makes you happy?
To see those around me that I love and care about happy.
Geez, she was straight away fast
She was
onto
quick.
that.
Doesn't-
I
it's
know, I
not
was like,
hard.
Did you see her thinking
Yeah,
of that
I know.
answer?
It's
She was
not
just like,
hard.
boom.
Yeah.
No.
Say it
Definitely
again.
not hard.
Hang on, I'm
Yeah,
a bit
no,
slow.
can
To
you repeat it
see-
again? I lost it in the moment.
You weren't listening, were you?
I kind of finished that question. You replied so quickly, I forgot
Because
what
it's not a
question.
hard one for me. It's to see those that I love and care about around me happy. I don't want to see anyone upset, in hardship,
Mm.
struggling. I want to see those around me happy because that makes me happy. I'm a very happy person. I will wake up happy. Doesn't matter what shit day I had the day before, or if I have a shit afternoon at work, I'm going to be happy straight after it. I don't let the things that
Yeah,
we can sometimes let us bring us down.
yeah, yeah.
I always try to remain positive, and I want those around me to feel the same.
Then, do you think that comes from your love language?
Yeah,
'Cause
probably.
you'd be one of those giving types, yes?
I would say so. Yeah.
So you give in order to see
Other people
other
happy.
people happy.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'd have
It's a
to
good
vouch
an-
for
a
that.
good-
Yeah, it's
good-
true.
It's a good answer.
Because I could be, I guess, in a mood, and then you got Mrs. Smiley over here just constantly smiling, and if you are feeling a bit
Yeah.
droopy, you got no other choice but to be Mr. Happy
Yeah.
again. So yeah, no,
There's
she's
a-
always positive.
There's a good quote that I saw once. It's like they break it down into minutes, right? And it's like, say you go and don't quote me on this, but say someone upsets you for like 12 minutes, right?
Mhm.
But you've got another X amount, 720 minutes or whatever to go before the end of the day. Would you let that 12 minutes ruin the rest of the 720?
Never.
It's that sort of thing. And don't,
Yeah.
don't like I
It's
said, don't
interesting
quote me on it.
synopsis.
It's a kind of, it breaks it down to the point of, if someone upsets you, why do you let that carry and ruin the rest of the time that you've got? And because time is so short now, or you don't know when your time's up, would you want to live your life that way?
No.
So you're
definitely
saying
not.
if someone upsets you, say at work, right? You after they've upset you, it goes for 12 minutes, and then it's like basically.
No, it's not 12. Say that thing that
I'm
upsets
confused.
you goes for like, say, 10 minutes, all right?
Is this like two trips and a life?
Let's take the 10 minutes. Let's take the 12 minutes away.
Hang on,
right?
you give me a calculator.
Get the 12 minutes away. Let's call it 10 minutes, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
10 minutes. So 10 minutes of that hour of that 60, are you going to, because those 10 minutes were shit, are you going to let the other 50 minutes be shit?
Okay, makes more sense.
Yeah.
You got rid of the
Sorry.
12 down to
Yeah,
10,
maybe
yeah.
the way,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I have a
No, no.
problem explaining
No.
myself.
I get
Because
it.
in here, it all makes sense. And then when
Yeah.
I put it here,
That's a good. That's a good.
it goes like that.
That's a good way of analogy of
Analogy,
looking
yeah.
at it. Yeah.
So
No,
that's
definitely
why.
not. Because look, plenty of times in my life, that I have been put in a position where I should be miserable, cranky, angry, depressed, sad, and I will not let it bring me to that level. Like you're going to have a moment. You can have a moment, and everybody's entitled to have that
Yeah,
moment
100%.
to process those emotions.
Yeah.
But do not let it consume you and
Yes.
take weight in your mind for extended periods.
Yeah.
So I'm a person that is always glass half full, not half empty,
Yeah.
where bad things happen, but we don't understand why. It's possibly to save us from something else. So I'm very much a person of positivity. So
Positive mindset.
this
That's
bad
perfect. Yep.
thing happened to me, or I did it, but the universe has
Yeah.
made my path for me
Yep.
to save me from something else.
Yep.
That's it. That's how I see it.
Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
And the universe could mean your faith, the
Yeah.
God that you believe in, your religion, anything. Could be Mother Nature,
Yep.
just whatever works for everybody.
Very cool. I like that.
It's a nice breakdown of it.
Yeah, she actually explains
Yeah.
it better than what I did.
Yeah. pretty good. Maybe I think it's just a woman's
Think I
touch.
might-
Yeah, I think
We're
so.
the blokey bloke.
Yeah,
like,
we're just
yeah.
I think I may need to sit in that seat.
Oh, stop it. She's
Listen
going to ask the
that.
questions next
That's
time,
all right.
mate.
Guys, I'm retiring from this podcast.
Yeah.
You
It's
have a
going to
new
be,
host.
we're
No
going to
longer-
change it from
No longer.
one dad, one mum, and a mic.
and a mic.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to wrap it up with the
Oh, yeah, I
answer
forgot
to
about that.
his favorite game.
Two
Now-
truths and a lie, right? I got that right. So.
Yeah. Now the thing is, should I go first because he might have an insider knowledge?
I think they
Absolutely.
should be all on you because I know
Yeah.
most of them.
I see. You reckon you know the answer already?
Well, I've known this girl for over 3 years. I'm going to
All
know
right,
a lot
calm
about
down,
her.
calm.
So.
Whoa. Settle down here.
Whoa.
Oh.
I love if you got it wrong. I would fucking die laughing. I would be in tears on the floor, rolling around if he got it wrong.
I can answer one if you want, but I feel
All
like
right.
I'm cheating.
No, Mark's got to go.
All right, so I believe you did dressage. I believe that's a true story. Only based on the fact that he knows that you had a pony and he's seen photos of your horsey. The one that I'm leaning, that I think is also true, could be the motorbikes because, you know, farms, this, that, young, growing up. I think the lie is the first one,
Wow.
Which is
which is the ballroom dancing queen.
Okay. Shall I put him?
No, hang on. Yeah, what about it? Oh, yeah, no,
no. I know them. I'd be cheating.
Yeah.
I'd be
All right,
cheating.
fine. Just
I'd be
So-
literally
game
cheating.
played by myself.
Yeah.
So I never grew up on farms. I grew up out in Fairfield.
That's farm.
so there was
Yeah,
no
back then it would have been.
Back then,
Yeah.
it
Back
was-
then there was
So-
horses and carriage.
there was no dressage. I've done the odd horse riding trip in my
I
life,
feel like
once or
I've been lied
twice.
to. Yeah.
I was a ballroom and Latin American dancer for competition, and I rode motorbikes.
Fuck.
Popping
There you
wheelies
go,
for the boys
buddy.
when
There
they'd
you
come
go.
near the motorbike, they'd come out of their houses down the street. I'd pop wheelies.
So
My dad would stand
dressage.
at the top of the driveway and say, "You showing off, Becky?"
Yeah, see, I had a feeling about that. The bikes was right.
And
The
Dad,
dressage, I don't know. You just seem so confident. He threw that horse comment.
Yeah.
in. Maybe he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, asshole.
That's why I said from now on we're going to really ask our
Yeah, but
guests.
did you know she had a horse?
No, she never had a horse before.
You never saw photos of it. So you
No,
lied to
I
me.
lied. Yeah, just
Wow. Has our
That's what-
friendship gone to like that now?
That's what I mean. We're gonna have to mix it
Wow.
up and get people and
So,
yourself
however,
thinking.
I did have a girlfriend at high school that she had a horse. She didn't do dressage, but she would go, and it was a distance, so she would go pick it up and she would ride to my house and knock on the door. My mum thought it was hilarious
That's
that
awesome.
my girlfriend was on her horse
That's
knocking on the
awesome.
door. saying,
So
"Come on
you were
out."
kind of close. You got how many did you get? 2 right?
You got one right.
Yeah, 1 right.
You really
mate.
struggle with this game.
Mate,
don't
he's
you?
far off. You got none right.
What do you
No,
want to do?
you
You
did
want to play
well.
Monopoly
You
next
did-
time?
you
or something?
did-
I don't know.
you did well,
We're
buddy.
easy again.
Snap. That's right. Good old
Yeah.
snap.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks for
tonight.
having me. Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
I do enjoy watching from the sidelines every other time.
And now you've become part of it. So.
But we're going to wrap it up.
Yes.
As always, guys, thanks for watching.
Take care. We'll see you next time.
See you next
Later.
time. See you guys. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.